All right, what's good? I know it's been a minute, but I am here with a new rig setup description. This is my new handheld rig. Basically, it starts out with the Sony NPF type batteries, the small rig NATO side handle grip, the Feelworld LUT6 touchscreen field monitor, the small rig NATO top handle. This is the small rig DJI RS2 compatible archetype quick release plate. If you have the DJI Ronin S2, this would come in handy for you. Got a couple tools, of course. We have the Joby Gorilla Pod ball head. The one that I have linked in the description is not exactly like this, but it will work just fine. The Canon EF 16-35 f2.8. Now, because I'm using an EF lens with the Canon R5, which is R mount and this is EF mount, I do have to use an adapter. So I have the Canon drop-in filter mount adapter, and it also has the variable ND filter inside. Okay, of course, we have the Canon EOS R5. Then you have the small rig NATO rail attachment that comes with the top handle, and the small rig field monitor cold shoe mount. Then you have the Deity D4 Duo microphone. I have this set up with the Rode Video micro attachments because the Deity comes with yellow cables, and I didn't really want to throw off my color scheme, so I swapped that out. And of course you have the small rig cage, which is designed for the Canon R5 and R6. And this is the Peer Gear mini tripod and an Arca type quick release clamp. Okay, so that's everything we needed. I am going to go ahead and start putting this together. So let's move some of this stuff out of the way. We're gonna start with the cage. These cages are pretty well designed. This one goes on here. I'm just gonna slide it over this. It has these little pins at the bottom that will line up with these holes. Let me see if I can show you that. Okay, so these little pins here go into these holes that are in the bottom of the Canon R5 body. So we basically line that up. That keeps the cage from being able to swivel and move around. So let's line those up. Get them in the position. There we go. There we go. And it also has a tool here for tightening this screw. Let's make sure everything looks good up here, and it does. All right, there we go, nice and secure. Drop this into place here, stuck there with a magnet. Okay, next thing I'm going to do is we're going to attach this QR plate. Now I'm going to use 2 screws. It has 2 screws to also keep it from being able to rotate and swivel on one screw. So let's see. We're going to put this here and here. Get that lined up. There's 1. There's 2. There we go. You want it secure, but you don't want to over tighten. Okay, so that looks good. All right, so we'll put this to the side. Okay, now that I have that in place, I'm going to work on the side handle. Now when this arrives, this part and this part are not connected. You have to connect them with these little screws here. I've already got mine set up how I want, because you can adjust the height of it to match kind of where you want it. Okay, so to attach the side handle, I'm going to add this NATO rail that comes with the top handle. And what I have done is I marked this with some like correction fluid or whiteout so that I know exactly where it needed to go. Take these screws, I'm gonna put one in, and we're gonna line this up with my little markers. I'm gonna leave it a little loose so I can get the other one in. There we go. And we tighten it. 1 and 2. Okay. Now we can attach the side handle. And again, it's NATO, so it's very easy to attach and detach. I'm gonna throw this on here. And it is tight. There we go. Now you can actually, if you like, flip this the other way so that this is tightened on the front. Whichever way you want to do it. Okay, so now that that is secure, I am now going to attach the top handle. It's also NATO. So just put that into position. Looks like I tightened it up too much. Okay, there we go. That's in place. Now the bottom. Let me go ahead and turn this like this, just so you can see a little bit better about what I'm doing. I'm going to attach the ball head to the tripod. That's nice and secure. And we're going to take this quick release clamp, which I've already attached the little quick release plate from this Joby ball head to the bottom of this clamp. I'm gonna put this on here like so. Okay, there we go. So now just slide this into place. So now I can do this if I want. Just loosen that, take the tripod off, put the tripod on, or because I have this plate, I can drop it right on my Ronin S2, or RS2, as DJI calls it. Okay, everything's secure. Bring this into the game here. Slide that into place, and we tighten it. You can see that. This also can tilt. Okay. Get the Feelworld. It's got a mounting screw at the bottom and also has one on the side. Now this does come with its own HDMI cable and it comes with an arm, but I didn't like how the HDMI cable protruded from here. It basically stuck out this way and I'd have to be very careful not to hit it whenever I was grabbing the side handle right here. So I got one that's 90 degrees. It's gonna plug in this way and go straight up here to the monitor. And there was no reason to use the side handle because this does everything I want. And it's not as heavy. So that is in position and I can adjust it as necessary. Okay, like that. Okay, all right. I guess I'll go ahead and throw the battery in there just to do it, even though I'm not using it. If I can click it in place, there we go. Last part is the mic. So we're gonna throw the mic on. This handle has a hot shoe. This has a hot shoe mount or cold shoe. And you've got all these other little mounting screw holes if you want, but I'm gonna use this one. Tighten that. And tighten this. Now I do also have the Rode Video Mic Pro Plus, but I swapped that out for this one because I don't have to remember to have this one charged, and when I want to, I can pick up audio from the front as well as the back at the same time. So if you're wondering why I wasn't using my Video Micro Plus, that is why. Okay, so that is in position. So when I get my 90-degree cable, it is going to connect here via micro HDMI. It's going to come out like this a little bit, then it's going to go up like this and then connect to here. So that's my new handheld. I can hold it like this. I can hold it like this. I can leave it on its tripod legs and tilt in directions as needed. I can hold it like this I can remove the tripod legs very quickly and do this. I can remove the top handle very quickly and just do this. I can remove the side handle very quickly. And do this. Can take the mic, put it here or here, connect it here for less bulk. So, but I would tighten it first. That was so embarrassing. No, anyway, so that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about any of the parts that I use, just post them in the comments. The full list is in the description. You can find all of these parts, exactly what I'm using, and that's pretty much it. Doses.